How's it going, Phone Lab? It's Root Junkie here, and in today's video we're going to be showing you guys how to actually do a really cool feature of removing FRP on basically any MediaTek device if you meet a couple pre-qualifications, okay? So it's going to be a pretty sweet method. So the first thing you need to do is you need to know your chipset number. If you don't know your chipset number, then you need to definitely check a couple lessons up and you'll see a way to identify your chipset of your MediaTek or MTK device, okay? So I'm going to go into WWR, and what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to run the program. And this is the chipset I'm working with, so that's mine right there. So I'm going to run the program. This is a sweet program. It's very, very awesome. It's very powerful. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to go ahead and you're going to scroll down. Now, if you already have a scatter file, then you don't even have to do this, okay? You can go right to your scatter and get this information. I'll show you that too. But let's say you don't have a scatter file. So you're going to come in here and you're going to select your platform, your chipset. You're going to select your memory type, which mine is eMMC. Most of them are. And then I'm going to create and save. All right, so here's a scatter file. I'm going to put this in a folder, and we're going to call it FRP, just so we have something to put it in. So we'll put the scatter there, we'll load the scatter there, and then we're going to minimize this, and we're going to open up SP Flash Tool, and we'll get it set up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to load this scatter, which mine should be here, and hit open. Okay, and you can see what it's trying to do is it's trying to look at preloader. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to Readback, and we're actually going to have to go back and look at that partition just so I can show you how to do this. So we're going to look at that FRP scatter. We're going to open it in Notepad++. And basically what you want to listen or look at here is the physical start address and then the partition size. Okay, so I'm going to copy my partition size. All right, and we're going to come up here and we're going to double click on this right here in the Readback, and we're going to create a ROM. I recommend doing it in the FRP folder, and you can call it whatever you want. I mean, just ROM is fine. It really doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and then right here there's a couple things you're going to want to check. First of all, normally when you're doing preloader, you're looking at boot 1. We're looking to look at user, okay? We're going to take this all the way back until it says right here 0x0, and then this one we're going to go ahead and paste in our number from the scatter file, and then we're going to hit OK. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hit Readback, and we're going to power off our MediaTek device, and we're going to plug it into our computer. And when we do that, it should read back what we just told it to when it connects up. And there you go. So we just read it back. We have this file called ROM right there. Okay? All right. So we're going to come back into this tool, and we're going to come down here where it says Select. And we're going to click on ROM. All right. So you're going to get some warnings here that are going to be interesting to note. The file size is smaller than the start position, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And another one here, another warning. But the important part that you're going to get here is the fact that we can go over here now and we can actually see the locations of everything on the chipset. Specifically, what we want to see is we want to see FRP. Okay? So right here, you can see the start and the length of the FRP partition and the finish point. Okay, see that? Pretty sweet, right? So now what we can do is we can format FRP very simply by copying these down. So what I would do is go ahead and copy. Actually, you can copy the whole row if you'd like. Hit copy. Okay, open up Notepad++, open a new tab, and paste it in. It only copies the last one. We'll have to do one at a time. So what you're going to need is you're going to need the start. So we'll copy that. And you're going to need the length. So we'll copy that. All right, perfect. So now that we have that from WWR, based on the little ROM file we pulled in the beginning, it basically looked at this and analyzed it and gave us this information for our scatter, which is sweet. Now, if you already have a scatter, just go to your scatter and look at it, right? You can come in here to a scatter, and actually I'll show you a scatter. So we'll actually do that just so for the sake of it. So I've got a legit scatter file right here. So we'll open it up. Oh, that's not the full one. Hang on. Let me get a full one. Here we go. And we'll edit this. All right. So here's a full scatter file right here. Okay. Let me bring it over so we can see it. Come on. There we go. And if you come down here to right partition, we'll see it. Should be FRP is what we're looking for. And it is a little farther up. GPT. Oh, I guess it's a little far down. Normally it's after TE, so probably it's down here towards the bottom. Okay, yeah, here we go. All right, so here is the FRP, right? So this number we just copied from the tool should match the one in our sheet, which it does. See it? And this number should match our other number, which it does. All right, those are the numbers you need. So if you have the official scatter, you can use it, and that's fine. You just copy them over. Or if you don't, you can create one like we just showed, and then look in the tool and copy down the addresses of your FRP partition, okay? Or the start and the length of it. That's what you're looking at. All right, so we know those two numbers. I'm going to copy this one, and then this one we'll copy into in a second. All right, so we're going to go into SP Flash Tool, and let's go to Format, and then we're going to click on Manual Format, and we're going to be in the user partition, and we have our start, so we'll paste this in, and then we have our other number, which is our length, and we'll paste that in, and there you go. Now we are manually formatting the FRP partition exactly. It just says, warning, calibrating data is erased if beginning with a 0 address. So just pay attention. It's also very dangerous to do this. So the other thing I will tell you about this, some devices you may not be able to do it if you don't have the right download agent. A lot of devices don't need anything specific more than just the standard one that's in your device. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. And to do the removal, you just power off the device. Once again, you plug it in. It will connect and remove the FRP partition. Well, I should say it will erase the FRP partition. And that's it. Boot the device up. FRP is officially gone, and you have erased FRP with SP Flash Tool. It's really that easy. It's beautiful if you already have the scatter file to just easily format that section. And if you don't, like I showed with here, you can go ahead and find the address locations and do it that way as well. So pretty sweet, pretty sweet. If you guys are interested, stay tuned. I got a lot more videos coming here in the MediaTek section. I hope you guys are enjoying them, and stay tuned for that, and we'll catch you in the next one. Root Junkie out.